right, guys, let's talk about this. My prepared pantry is not so prepared at the moment, and that's what you're going to help me do today. We're going to take that grocery shop that you watched yesterday, and if you didn't get to watch it, I will link that above and below for you. Make sure you watch that so that you can see what we shopped for. I usually have a year's worth of food prepped and ready for my family in my pantry. However, we have just worked through it and decided to start fresh. There's still a bit here. Obviously, I got my 10 cans of chili down there and a few random things, but it is not anything like it used to be. All my pasta containers are empty, my cereal jars, my cracker and chip jars. I am washing the cover to that basket right now, so it's in the dryer. We'll snap that back on. It just snaps off. Those are from at home, and I have enjoyed collecting them. So in my last prepared pantry video, which I think has been almost a year now, I had a little bit of kickback about how much money I've spent on storage things like my anchor hocking jars. However, some women like to get their nails done. I like to collect organizational things for my pantry. It took me a few years to collect these. I would wait for when they were on sale. I would try to get them anywhere from $10 to $15 each. They can be as high as $30, but I always waited for that clearance on Amazon. I'll link that below for you if you want to watch for those clearance sales as well. They do happen. So, like I said, some women like to get their nails done. I like to collect my jars. So there is a bit of money in all of these containers and baskets and jars. However, that's just what I like to do. That's where it's at for me. I enjoy organizing things. I actually have more of these storage wicker organization baskets. I use them in my linen closets. I need to get one that's not being used and put it right there. I just haven't yet, so that it all matches, because the matching brings us joy, right? All right. Okay, so we are going to go and we're going to look at that grocery haul. Here are the grocery haul items. This is everything out of that basket that's being washed. I put all of my paper goods in that basket. So all of these things go in there. Random baggies. My mother brought me this. I think it was on sale. It's cute. All of those things go in that basket. So that's what those are. My children crushed all of the baggie boxes, so they're just organized into their own gallon Ziploc bags at the moment, but that's okay. Life with children. Have all of this canned goods, some more pasta, beans, canned fruit, canned veggies, some chips. My children have already ran off with the potato chips in a tortilla chip bag. Again, life with hungry children. And they have gotten into these Lucky Charms. Yes, I saw a little pair of kindergarten scissors sitting here this morning. A little one has decided they needed a Lucky Charm snack. And that's okay, that's what it's for. So let's go ahead and get this in my pantry before any more of it disappears. This is why it's so challenging with a large family to have a prepared pantry. Because even though I spent $500 this week on food for my family of 8, they're hungry people. They're going to eat a lot of it. But we're gonna keep buying a few extra cans, a few extra things until we build back up that prepared pantry. This is part 1 of several videos to come where we are going to build back that prepared pantry, and then we're going to talk about prepared freezers as well. I have mini freezers and we're going to talk about them coming soon, but for now, prepared pantry. Let's get it full. First thing I'm going to do is, with a little bit of TV magic, I'm going to fill up these cans again. And 1, 2, 3, magic. And there it is. That is looking much healthier than it did before. I'm sure it will go quick around here, but hopefully we can make it to the next grocery shop without it all being gone. That might be possible. So I always start with the veggies here at the front, and then I do beans, soups, fruits. I have some drink mixes just for in a pinch, that kind of preparedness type thing. We prefer to do fresh lemonade, but there it is. And I always try to keep the bouillons and some canned meats. I have this lonely little crab meat here. My husband loves crab cakes, and I've never made them before. So there it sits, and I'm very intimidated by it. If you have a good crab cake recipe and you're good at that, please comment below. Tell me how you do it. Give me a recipe. I want to know. So help me out with that. All right, so that shelf is much better. Look at up here. I even cracked out the emergency pancake mix. That's how low we got. So we've been using that. So there that sits, that box of pasta, belongs up there. We're gonna get that done here in a second. And then I have some dried out lemons from my dehydrator, some dried out green onions, some salad topping, some more dehydrated mashed potatoes, tea. Here's something you might not know about me. I'm a bit of a tea connoisseur. I've bought tea all over the world. I absolutely adore tea. So there is some of my tea. I would love to have a shelf just for all of the beautiful tea, but there that is oils, garlic, mustard, little vitamin energies we bought for Disney World that obviously my husband and I don't really use, so there they sit, but we were concerned that in Disney World we might need them. I only have one pasta sauce here, so we're going to stock that up. My husband's little jerky kit that he's going to use one day. Up here, these are Dollar Tree tubs. I went through them in detail in our last pantry tour. And over here in Daddy's Snacks, need to look at maybe buying some new tubs from Dollar Tree. This one's got a little dented. And then he has a bunch of Vegemite in his snack tub. I'm obviously married to an Australian. I'm going to throw his jerky kit in there. Maybe it'll inspire him to make his jerky. And I'm also going to throw these energy drinks in here because he doesn't look in there that often. And they're more of a daddy snack or a mommy snack. They're definitely not kid snacks. I'm gonna put those in there as well. And then maybe on a rainy day, I should put those into our little 72-hour bags that we have, because I guess if there was an emergency and we had to go somewhere, energy is exactly what we would need. So that might be a thought. Don't want to weigh those down, but I should go through those at some point with you. Maybe that is coming soon. I am also going to be doing a farm tour, and that's probably not lovely, but it's where it belongs, and that's what we're going for. I'm going to be doing a farm and garden tour here soon. That's probably the next video you're going to see, so you can see where we're at with the preparedness of our farm and garden. There's my dryer. Maybe my liner is finally dry, so we'll get that back on too. Okay, let's keep going. Let me go get the pasta sauces. Pasta sauces are restocked. We have 5. We shouldn't use that many in 2 weeks, so hopefully that is a little bit of stocking up on the pasta sauces. Now for the fun part, we're gonna put some cereal in my jars. Always such a satisfying moment.
Just like you know, I always want just like you. I always want just like you.
Okay, there's 2 jars done. So we have many more jars, and I love having those full. On the last prepared pantry, I had it all completely full. Such a beautiful moment. But like I said, this is phase 1 of filling back up this pantry. So 2 jars full, on to the others.
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I mean, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you. It's the best part I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feeling as I know what's right.
These jars help me understand what the scripture meant: pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. Because when you shake it together, look how much room we have. We can fit some more. And this is how God blesses our lives. Overflowing. See, falling on the floor. Shake it down some more. Get these last little ones in there. And a lid. And we're good to go. Yay. A very cheap, affordable snack for many. Have a few jars filled up. Now I'm gonna crack out my stool and we're gonna fill up some things up here. I almost forgot. We're gonna start exposing my husband, my Australian husband, to what he views as an atrocity, beans. We're gonna start eating pinto beans for dinner every now and then, and I'd really like to start filling some of my jars instead of with chips and cereals with more healthy and sustainable, long-lasting things, beans, lentils, things like that. So, an 8-pound bag of pinto beans. It's going in the jar. And good to know that 8-pound bag filled up my jar almost perfectly. So I'll definitely want to buy those big bags of beans in the future. Two lonely little bags of chickpeas, but that's okay. We'll buy a little 99-cent bag with each shop until we get this full. Yay. Let's get these boxed items into the pantry. I'm gonna just grab them for you. And these have their own little shelf. I usually have these where those pancake mixes. In fact, if you remember my last pantry video, I had, oh my goodness, 60 boxes of macaroni here. I am down to 0. Oh my goodness. So let's get that started. All right, I have those macaroni there. I went ahead and threw that cornbread behind this pancake mix. It technically goes up here, but for now it's there. This does not go here. It goes up there. And I have my little finger-painted helicopter stool. It's been with me since what I feel like is the beginning of time with my children. But it's a sturdy little stool, and it's gonna help me get all these down.
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders.
It looks like a little one's already been gnawing at this bag, so it definitely needs to get in its jar as soon as possible.
My love, trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. I keep my time in a pocket. I wanna find a new keeper. I like the way it's mysterious. I think I found.
Out of the dryer, see all those snaps? It just snaps off. You can wash it. So good. I love these. Again, they're at home. So good. All clean. Ready to be filled. Yeah. All right, so that's where all of the Ziplocs are, and parchment paper, things like that. Boxes of Jell-O for this Jell-O I'm putting them. Right now it just has all of our Pez dispensers in it. We are a Disney family. If you didn't know this, we have all of those videos as well. We love Disney World. It's so much fun. And every time we go, we get Pez dispensers, different ones. We kind of collect them. And apparently they live in the Jell-O tub. I'm not sure if that's really the best place for them. However, it's where we are right now. It has been on my list for a while to buy one of those bulk Pez bags off of Amazon to kind of fill those up as a treat for the kiddos. But for now, there it is. 2 little Jell-O boxes. And then down here, I have my Mexican seasonings tub. This is all of the random Mexican food things, some taco packet, sopapilla mixes, I can't even talk, tongue twister. And I am gonna put those Taco Tuesday shells right there on top, prepped and ready for Taco Tuesday. So there is that. And hopefully I get a lot more tacos and I have a whole row of them like I used to. So we have Taco Tuesday every week, and that is always a good thing for us to have. You want to stock up on those things that your family actually uses. This is my slow cooker sauces. I really need to relabel this. I really don't have. Nope, that doesn't live there. You live in the Jell-O tub, as we all just saw. So anyways, I need to relabel that. At one point I had a bunch of slow cooker sauces apparently, but not anymore. I don't use that. So that needs to be relabeled. And here we are a year later, and the baby food tub is still labeled baby food tub. She's no longer a baby. She just turned 3. If you caught her Bluey birthday video that just came out a little while ago, I need to label it toddler food or something completely different. So I tend to put her little snacks in it still. But I guess she's no longer a baby. She's my baby forever and ever. So, all right, one more jar and then we're done. All right, guys, there it is, phase 1 of our pantry stock up. That's looking much better. While it's not as full as I wish it was, it is definitely 100% better than it was before. We are done. Phase 1 of restocking our prepared pantry. I hope you guys have gotten some ideas of what you need to put in your pantry. And until next time, guys, bye.